Right now at 11:21, Chuck Norris dead at 86. How local martial arts students are honoring his legacy. And smart bus service coming to an end. Where and when to expect service disruptions. Plus, a new market aims to revitalize La Crosse's Cameron Park when it's expected to be up and running.
You're watching WKDT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now. I'm Emily Brown. Ken is off tonight. Viroqua smart buses are coming to an end. News 8 Now's Brooklyn Hines shows us the reasons behind the move.
The Vernon County Board of Supervisors officially voted to end county partnership with the transit bus system. The board said the decision came from low ridership that couldn't justify the budget costs.
It's taking in those other factors that are really important when considering that at the county level. Everybody is up against really tough budget constraints. Any decision is a tough one.
Smart bus service will discontinue at the end of the year. Alternate travel options will be posted on the Vernon County official website. Reporting in the newsroom, Brooklyn Hine, News 8 Now.
Cameron Park in La Crosse is getting a new Sunday market starting in May. The downtown Main Street nonprofit will host the weekly event from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. featuring family zones, art, and live music. The market comes after La Crosse's Friday night farmers market left Cameron Park last May due to safety concerns and unsafe activity in the area.
This will look more like a community wellness market. Think family zones, art, live music. There will definitely be food there, and we have so many amazing businesses around this park as well.
The Sunday market will run from May through October. Cleanup is still ongoing after a train derailed Wednesday on La Crosse's south side near Gunderson Health. Burlington Northern says that repairs are being made to the tracks after one car hauling malt and one caboose derailed. No injuries were reported and no hazardous materials were involved. Hollywood action star Chuck Norris has died at age 86. The actor appeared in more than 40 films and became a household name, starring as Cordell Walker in the 90s TV series Walker, Texas Ranger. His tough guy persona and martial arts background made him an icon who inspired countless internet memes and a generation of fans. At the Driftless Academy in downtown La Crosse, martial arts students are honoring his legacy through training.
People in movies at that time were good guys, right? It was obviously good, and so you wanted to be like him, you wanted to be able to fight like him, you wanted to act like him.
Norris was a six-time undefeated world professional middleweight karate champion before transitioning to Hollywood, where he became one of the action cinema's most recognizable faces. Greg, first day of spring is in the books, and we are going to have quite a warm-up to celebrate tomorrow.
Yeah, as Chuck Norris, as we always said, he doesn't do the forecasting, he makes the weather, right? Another good joke as Chuck Norris goes. But yeah, he's definitely going to have the warm temperatures tomorrow, record level likely at La Crosse. Eau Claire will get close in the 70s, potential 80s out there too. This is more like end of May and early June type weather conditions too. So in the morning hour, a few clouds here and there, very mild, 42, getting all the way to 63 already with that wind turning around to the south-southwest, which will pick up. That'll also help draw some of that warmer air up into the area. Eau Claire has more clouds. Don't see so much as fog, but there is that small possibility. They'll see clearing skies at least towards noon, getting up to 60 as that wind begins to turn around to the south-southwest. Also, right now it's still very mild, very warm for this time of year. We're in the upper 30s, low 40s, calm winds, really a fantastic evening for March. And I went by there, let's go back there, and I don't know if it's going to do it or not. It may not. Anyway, we're going to have kind of a split weekend going on. There we go, got it back up. Basically just cloud cover. We're not expecting any of that. That's not precipitation in the radar. It's just a lot of cloud cover that'll continue to come over because a warm front is lifting across the area. Once we get on the other side of that warm front, that's what we're going to see, the warmer temperatures tomorrow. So kind of a split weekend going on. One day is like the end of May. Sunday's going to be like, well, middle of March. So it's going to be a big change going on. So we'll track if we got any precipitation with that change and what next week has in store. All that coming up a bit later.
All right, sounds good. And a reminder, you can track weather on your block by downloading the First Warn weather app. A new early learning center celebrated its upcoming opening with a ribbon cutting today. The Bumble and Bloom Early Learning Center is an inclusive all abilities childcare center for ages 6 weeks to 6 years, addressing a critical childcare need while also supporting early emotional growth and development.
We want to be an all abilities childcare center and make sure that we are bringing accessibility, especially into a childcare setting.
The center officially opens for business on Monday, serving over 70 area children and families. Today's conductor wannabe is Jean Meyer, representing Big Brothers Big Sisters of the Seven Rivers region. Meyer hopes to raise awareness of the struggles facing local youth and encourage adults to become mentors. Funds she raises will support one-on-one youth mentoring programs.
I'm hoping that through my contest, I can help bring awareness about the youth that are struggling with obstacles and challenges and just issues in their life.
And you can meet the last two contestants on News 8 Now this weekend. High schools competed across the area today, showing off their entrepreneurship skills. Area high school teams competed at Western Technical College for the J.A. Titan Business Challenge. It's a fast-paced digital simulation where students act as CEOs in their own companies and learn to make critical business decisions. The challenge aims to boost confidence and critical thinking skills while also teaching real-life skills.
So the goal of Junior Achievement as well as J.A. Titan Business Challenge is essentially to take what students learn in the classroom and apply that to the real world. So this simulation, paired with the volunteer business mentors from our community, helps them to do so.
La Crosse Logan High School took the win. The top two teams will move on to state championships. Young anglers will get a chance to show off their skills this weekend. The Black River Bass Club is hosting its 4th annual kids casting event Saturday at the Sparta Barney Center. Children ages 8 to 15 will compete in an indoor fishing competition, casting hookless lures at targets in the gymnasium.
They get 3 attempts at the target. Has multiple holes with different scoring so that they can get points, and the person with the highest points will win the gift card.
The free event runs from 8 a.m. to noon with 2 age groups, 8 to 11 and 12 to 15. First place winners in each group receive Walmart gift cards, and participants can sign up when they arrive. Still to come, evacuation orders in effect, the life-threatening flooding and dam failure warning in Hawaii. Plus, Wisconsin students put their engineering skills to the test. The underwater robotics competition advancing teams to nationals.
Monday morning, spring cleaning your finances. A local expert stops by for Mindful Monday with some tips to get your money in order. And Art says hello to spring when we see you at 5 a.m.
Get an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. Maximize the life of your engine with Valvoline Advanced Full Synthetic Motor Oil. It helps maintain fuel efficiency and provides advanced protection from wear, friction, heat, and deposits. Get a 5-quart jug for a value of $21.99 after rebate. Performax steel shelving is the ultimate storage solution. They hold up to 2,000 pounds per shelf. Get this 3-tier heavy-duty shelving unit for a value of $149.98 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
For over 100 years, Drury's Furniture in Fountain, Minnesota has been turning houses into homes. Shop now during our anniversary sale and save big with store-wide savings. Take advantage of in-stock specials or let our design team assist with a special order. It's all included. Plus, there's even special financing. Family owned for 4 generations, community loved and crafted with care. Because your home deserves the best. Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Shop now during our anniversary sale. Family owned for over 100 years.
Shopping for your next car or truck? Get more with Maury's. More transparency, more clarity, more trust, and more value with Maury's More Care program. Visit Maury'sAuto.com and get more with Maury's.
Password 1, 2, 3, 4.
Incorrect password.
Technology, am I right?
We need a new tech lead.
This is the job for sponsored jobs. Sponsor your job on Indeed and get matched with quality candidates when you need them most. Visit Indeed.com/hire now.
Students from across Wisconsin put their engineering skills to the test at the 8th annual Sea Perch competition last weekend. Pavlina Osta shows us how they built and operated underwater robots.
The future of science, technology, engineering, and math, or STEM, was put on display at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee.
For our competition, we built a ROV.
26 teams of students from across the state built an ROV, or remotely operated vehicle.
And then we built a claw that folds in and out for our mission course.
That can perform tasks underwater.
They have to navigate an obstacle course, which is the 5 rings over here, and they go through there for time. Then they have to do the mission course, which is over here where the divers are at. That they have to complete certain tasks to score the most amount of points they can in 8 minutes. That's where the creativity really comes into play, because they have to move things, pick things up, close doors, a lot of different tasks.
And we got a minute 40.
A regional competition that is advancing the top teams to the next round.
First, second, and third place teams move on to the international tournament held in the University of Maryland at College Park, right by DC, and that happens in June, and they get to compete against teams from around the world.
The STEM chairperson says this national program teaches them skills you can't learn from a book.
Perseverance is usually one of the big things, and that's hard to just teach every day in a class. You have to come up with a project that's not so easy for them to do, so that they have to struggle through it and learn troubleshooting, and that's what real-world engineers do. They don't get it right the first time.
And prepares them for their future endeavors.
I plan to go to MIT to do aerospace engineering, and I think here I learn lots of working together as a team, which I'll do in engineering, in any engineering field. And I also learn a lot of prototyping in the engineering design process, which I'll do later on.
The White House releases a national artificial intelligence framework Friday to standardize AI policy nationwide. The plan follows President Trump's December executive order blocking state AI regulations. Key proposals include giving parents more control over children's digital activity, requiring data centers to generate their own power, and prevent AI companies from banning partisan content. The Artemis II rocket is back on its launch pad at the Kennedy Space Center about a month after the last attempt was postponed. The massive rocket was slowly rolled out overnight, the Orion capsule on top. Altogether, it weighs more than 11 million pounds and is taller than the Empire State Building. The plan is for 4 astronauts to test the capsule, circle the moon, and head back to Earth.
This flight's really the first step in NASA's road back to the moon. They're hoping to launch a test flight next year in Earth orbit to test new lunar landers being built by SpaceX and Blue Origin. And if those flights go well, NASA hopes to launch 1 and possibly 2 moon landing missions in 2028, but it's going to be very difficult.
CBS News space consultant Bill Hardwood says the lunar landers are far from being finished, putting the timeline in jeopardy. Last month, the Artemis II launch was postponed when NASA discovered a problem with the rocket's helium pressurization system. This year's class of inductees into the Country Music Hall of Fame were revealed today. The newest members-elect are Tim McGraw, Paul Overstreet, and the Stanley Brothers. McGraw will be inducted into the Modern Era Artist category. Overstreet is being inducted into the Songwriter category, and the Bluegrass Pioneers, the Stanley Brothers, are being inducted into the Veterans Era Artist category. The new members will be inducted in a ceremony in October. Parts of Hawaii's famed North Shore are underwater after torrential rains pounded the area overnight. Flash flooding has made some roads impassable, even for rescue crews. Officials say the storm dumped over a foot of rain in under 24 hours. Multiple cities have issued evacuation orders due to extremely dangerous flooding and the imminent risk of dam failure at Wahihiwa Dam.
The dam has not failed at this point, but it is at imminent risk to do so, which could trigger life-threatening, fast-moving waters downstream. So you must get out now.
Local leaders don't yet know how many homes have been destroyed by the flooding. We'll have more news ahead, but first.
Yeah, we have 1 day of warm conditions, and then it's really back to more March-like conditions. But how long will that last, and what do the temperatures look like going into next week? We'll break it all down coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Better sleep starts at Ashley during our anniversary mattress sale. For a limited time, get a king for the price of a queen on select Ashley sleep mattresses. Or you can snooze now and pay over time with no interest until March 2031 with no money down. Only at Ashley.
That to-do list isn't going to do itself. That's what 2026 Motor Trend Truck of the Year Ford Maverick comes in. Agile, nimble, equipped for wherever you go. and capable of taking what you need. Ford Maverick, turning a to-do list into a to-done list. Get $2,500 bonus cash on a new Ford Maverick, plus a free limited maintenance plan. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
It's Hy-Vee's 99-cent sale this Friday through Sunday. Get hundreds of items for just 99 cents. That's hundreds of items across the store for just 99 cents. Like pork chops, Pink Lady apples, our special recipe brats, Skippy, bread, oranges, drumsticks or thighs, pizza sauce, Green Giant veggies, and hundreds more. Save in-store and online during Hy-Vee's 99-cent sale this Friday through Sunday.
When is Westby Creamery cottage cheese more than cottage cheese? When you turn it into a rich, creamy, high-protein frozen treat or irresistible high-protein donut hole bites. When is Westby Creamery French onion dip for more than potato chips? When it becomes not grandma's potato salad or flaky, savory French onion puff pastry rolls. There are so many fresh ideas waiting for your next get-together or those days you just need something quick and easy. For more recipes and inspiration, visit westbycreamery.com and click on the Recipes tab.
What if we had a better treatment for cancer? What if it could find and destroy your cancer cells, but avoid your healthy ones? And what if it allowed us to watch your cancer shrink more easily and accurately than ever before? Meaning personalized treatments, fewer side effects, and more living. It's called Theranostics, and we're leading the charge, turning what-ifs into remarkable realities. UW Health Carbone Cancer Center. Remarkable.
Ashley's anniversary sale is going on now. Save up to 40% on anniversary steals like this bed, now only $4.99. Or you can buy now and pay over time with no interest until March of 2031 when you shop in store. Shop more deals in store or online, only at Ashley.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Well, snowpack continues to shrink too, really, for south of I-90, unless you're in a shaded or north-facing area where there's still some snow on the ground and snow piles. Pretty much it is gone here. Further north, continues to shrink down and slowly melt. If you're thinking about any river-type creek issues, so far just going to see some rises. Maybe it's an action stage for some of them, and that means not even bankfuls. So that's the good news. We're not expecting any significant precipitation the next 7 days to really compound that problem. So this will continue to shrink. It'll play a factor in temperatures, but I think really going tomorrow, it's going to even shrink more. So all areas should be higher than what we saw today. A lot of 60s. If you go further in central Iowa, they had 70s. Still that snowpack, still enough to keep them generally in the 50s. It's hard to get higher than that when you have such a thick snowpack, but it is getting really quite low as you go further south. You saw Prairie du Chien get close to 70 once again, 69 including Boscobel. Overall, we've got a piece of the heat. You can see it right there has pulled off of the main high pressure that's sitting over the southwest. That is what we're getting today. They've had 90s and even 100s in the plains. Once again, very summer-like temperatures. We're going to see a piece of that come through tomorrow. Then we're going to see changes with colder air coming. And really, it's going to be a nice long boundary that's really going to start off the Pacific Northwest. And you can see this really just sag all the way south through Sunday. So Sunday, it's going to feel more like middle March. So nothing too extreme, but compared to Saturday, it's about a 30 or 35 degree drop in temperatures. We go to Monday, Tuesday, we kind of modify a little bit more towards seasonable. And then we'll get by the midweek another push of that warmer air out to the west, kind of like probably Wednesday. And then another system will slide south and we're going to get colder probably for next Friday and Saturday. So up and down, but a mainly dry pattern, not a lot of precipitation with this pattern going all the way through the next 7 days. For right now, we got this warm front, has a lot of cloud cover, mainly high cloud cover that's beginning to push over. This is going to lift northeast, and that low pressure will begin to sink south, and that is the front that will eventually come through, but not until we get well into Saturday night. Overall, there's your temperatures right now. Visibilities, I think fog might be an issue further north and east, but over our general area, a lot of cloud cover. I think overall it'll kind of not be as probably patchy at the worst. You see some visibilities come down, but overall not too bad. Tomorrow, once again, 70s to near 80. Just depends on the cloud cover, but I think you will see a few areas get hitting that 80-degree mark, mainly south of I-90. Otherwise, a lot of 70s out there. Just upper 60s, the coldest. There's your record temperatures. I think we'll definitely see it La Crosse. Once again, we're probably going to need another 5 to 6 degrees. I don't think we'll see that with the snow still on the ground. Eau Claire, but it could get a little bit higher than 72. But once again, it's like end of May, early June. Tomorrow, Sunday, we basically get the cold air pushes south of us, so we're back to in the 40s along with that northeast wind. There is a few showers out there, and I'll track that out there. It's not a big chance. Most areas probably won't see this precipitation. And then going back to work to Monday, pretty seasonal conditions, light winds, some sunshine, so overall not bad. Here's a front that's going to really sag south, and the precipitation lags it pretty quiet. You can see a little bit of band that's going to come down probably after about 3 to 4 a.m., and then probably fall apart as we get towards Sunday morning about 9 a.m., 10 a.m. So there's a brief opportunity for some showers, rain, possibly a little mix with the snow for areas closer to I-94 as the temperatures come down, but that's about it. So mainly just the temperatures won't do too much Sunday compared to what we go into Monday and Tuesday. And this is your increase Tuesday and Wednesday before that next system comes through. More of a wind than actually rain or snow event with that system coming through, and our temperatures fall back to the 40s by next Friday. And next week, really, our average temperature for La Crosse is back around 50s. So throughout next week, we'll start getting back into the low 50s for average temperatures.
Well, you should be catching me outside tomorrow, and you better be outside too, Mr. Winter.
A lot of the people I know, it's going to be depressing watching the snow melt.
No. All right. All right, coming up next in sports, a semifinal clash at the Kohl Center. The West Salem Panthers took the court for the WIAA state semifinals. Kate is in next.
Get up to 14% off with double tax relief savings at Home Furniture.
Lather, rinse, repeat. It never feels like enough. It's not your products, it's your water. Culligan water softeners prevent damaging hard water buildup, revitalizing your hair and skin. Upgrade your routine with Culligan.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know one. Your sister. Your buddy. The ones who always show up. They all have that little extra something. And maybe you got it too.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Right now, get over $7,300 total value on this 2026 Chevy Silverado. Plus, Costco Executive members can get a $12.50 members-only incentive.
Want to save $1,000? Switch to Spectrum and we guarantee you will. Seriously, you can hold us to it. Switch to Spectrum fiber-powered internet and 2 mobile lines for just $30 a month each. That's $1,000 in real savings in your first year, guaranteed. Or we'll cover the difference. We call it the Spectrum Savings Guarantee. So call this number now, switch, and save $1,000 on internet and mobile. It's a guaranteed no-brainer.
The easiest way to furnish your cabin is at Black River Furniture Outlet. Bring the outdoors in with a handmade dining table set, crafted from the finest woods like hickory, walnut, maple, and barnwood. Shop cozy Amish rockers and upholstery, or Wisconsin-made easy sofas with customizable fabrics. Pair it all with a cabin rug, 5x8s, 8x10s, scatters, and runners available. And before you leave, visit the bed shed. Check out our rustic bedroom groups and bunk beds, as well as our Amish office furniture. Open 7 days a week, Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Your local Culligan expert helps you take control of your home's water with the world's most efficient softeners and drinking water systems. Culligan also gives you more control of your wallet with a variety of payment options for better water and finances that fit. Contact your local Culligan expert today.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
It's a big weekend over in Madison as the best boys basketball teams in the state were battling it out with the ultimate goal of taking home a gold ball. The West Salem Panthers making the trip for the 4th time in the last 5 years as they were hoping to pick up a semifinal win. Our own JDS McGee is there and has the report.
Well, high school hoops took center stage here at the Kohl Center as Whitefish Bay and West Salem, they faced off against each other, and both these teams, they really made the most of the moment.
Early on, the Panthers started off hot as Tyson LaBouse. He's going to get things started with a triple. Then a couple possessions later, it's Elliot Corcoran. He's going to play through the contact and get the tough finish. But Whitefish Bay answers back, gets a steal. It's going to be Colin Julian running the floor, and he gets the flush. But West Salem trying to keep up the pressure as LaBouse gets another open three, and West Salem leads 30-24 at the half. But in the second, Whitefish Bay will battle back as Julian gets a clean look, and they take a 2-point lead. Final minute, West Salem down 5, needs a bucket, and they look to Nathan Dillabur, who hits the clutch 3. But in the end, Whitefish Bay proving to be too much as Julian pushes the ball up to Mace Miskell, and he's going to hit the dagger layup, and West Salem's season ends 58-64.
We've got high standards at West Salem, very high standards, and
we were a little overlooked early in the year, and these guys just refused to let us not get to our standard.
They're just a fast team, and late in the game when they were up trapping us and whatnot, it was tough, and we kind of lost our composure, and yeah, it sucks, man.
Yeah, truly a heartbreaker if you're a West Salem fan, but they also had a very impressive season, so definitely a lot that they can take away from this loss. Reporting in Madison, J.D. McGee, News 8 Now.
Thank you, JD. It's certainly a heartbreaker for those guys, but like he said, a great season for the Panthers. All right, from the high school level to the college level, 24 hours later, and I'm sure that Badger loss still stings. It was a team that showed a lot of promise throughout the season. A bit of a slow start to the year, but mainly due to all of the new players that suited up. It's a different world in college basketball with that transfer portal, but after yesterday's loss, you could hear how much that season meant to those guys.
A little bit more special than I even imagined myself, but that's just a testament to the hard work and staying the course through the highs and lows, and just giving my faith to God and letting Him just take the wheel. And I'm just grateful to come to Madison, and hopefully I left a good impact. People can remember me for.
I met everything. They took me in, let me grow as a person, and I think I grew as a player for sure. I'm a lot better than I was when I came in. I found a group of guys that, I'm going to remember for life, so.
It means everything. Every time I put this jersey on, I put it on with pride and just try to go out there and, do whatever I could to help my team. And, I think I'm just most grateful for the relationships that I built, with these coaches, these players. There'll be relationships I carry on forever.
Speaking of transfers, UWL standout Sam Grieger has announced that he's hitting the transfer portal after a fantastic junior year. He was the NABC Player of the Year, the WIAC Player of the Year, and averaged 25.7 points this season. He helped lead UWL to a Sweet 16 appearance this season and an Elite 8 last season, and now he'll test the waters to see what else is out there for him. All right, Frozen 4 action. The Wisconsin women in overtime against Penn State. The pass over to Kirsten Sims, creeping up the ice, and sends the dagger into the net. Badgers win. They are going back to the championship for the 4th straight year, where they will face the Ohio State Buckeyes for the 4th straight time. Badgers are 2-1 in those first 3. What a crazy game for them. They always seem to be in that championship game.
Yeah.
Really putting the Wisconsin Badgers on their back.
Yeah, for sure. And you said there's some Olympic gold medalists on the team as well.
There's a bunch of them. So they got the gold medal earlier this year. Now they're going to play for a college title.
Just might happen again. Yeah.
What a crazy few months for them.
I know. Good for them. All right. We got more news right after this.
Even getting out of bed is a struggle.
Sounds like a lot of pressure.
In pain.
Good thing you came to Slumberland. This Tempur Pro Adapt provides adaptive support and pressure relief to help you sleep.
Getting out of this bed is gonna be a struggle.
Slumberland. Stop stressing, start sleeping.
Shopping for your next car or truck? Get more with Maury's. At Maury's Auto Group, more isn't extra. It's just what we do. More transparency, more clarity, more trust, and more value with Maury's More Care program, which includes complimentary first year of maintenance on new vehicles and complimentary powertrain warranty on pre-owned vehicles. That's real peace of mind long after you drive off the lot. Find your more at Maury'sAuto.com. Get more with Maury's.
At Sealands Carpetland, your family comes first. We're more than just a flooring store. We're your partners in creating a home that lasts a lifetime. Discover a world of comfort and durability with our huge selection. Whether it's cozy carpeting for your living room, timeless hardwood for a classic touch, or versatile tiles that stand up to the hustle and bustle of family life. Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley. Our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
My moderate to severe Crohn's symptoms kept me out of the picture. Now I have Skyrizi.
I've got places to go and I'm feeling free. Controlling the Crohn's means everything to me. Control is everything to me.
And now I'm back in the picture. Skyrizi is the only IL-23 inhibitor proven to help achieve remission, meaning few to no symptoms in just 4 weeks for some people. Many were in remission at 12 weeks, at 1 year, and even at 4 years. Plus, Skyrizi is proven to help visibly repair damage of the intestinal lining. Don't use if allergic.
Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's.
Now's the time to take control of your Crohn's. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's disease.
Sorry, I'm just a bit uncomfortable. It's my mattress.
Good thing you came to Slumberland. This Stearns & Foster provides the ultimate comfort and craftsmanship for a luxurious sleep.
Amazing.
Slumberland. Stop stressing, start sleeping.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
A 4th grader became a hero after saving a man's life with CPR in Martin, Michigan. Logan Vandermert had just learned hands-on only CPR through the American Heart Association's Kid Heart Challenge program the day before. When a supervisor collapsed, Logan jumped into action, performing CPR for several minutes until help arrived.
I heard a voice in my head telling me to go, so I sprinted over there. You go like this for CPR. You gotta press down really hard. So then I did CPR on him.
A lot of times there's, bystanders around cardiac arrest, and a lot of people won't jump into action just because they haven't been prepared, they haven't watched videos, they don't know CPR. Luckily, Logan, the day before, watched the video. He knew exactly what to do.
And the man made a full recovery after quadruple bypass surgery. Logan was honored in front of his classmates for his life-saving efforts. The school also raised over $2,500 for heart health awareness. A little superhero there and potentially a future doctor. We'll see. We'll have another look at your forecast right after the break.
Let your kids learn, laugh, and grow with the YMCA summer day camps and summer school-age care. Your kids will learn while staying active all summer long in a safe and nurturing environment. Visit laxymca.org for start dates, locations, and more.
Nobody brings you selection and style like King Furniture, your hometown destination for every room in your home. Where else can you find an overstock selection of sofas, recliners, mattresses, and more, all under one roof? Nowhere. With 0% easy payment plans available. Plus, trade in your old furniture for a discount on new. And we'll even deliver and haul it away for free. Just try that anywhere else. For selection, service, and value you can count on, it's all here at King Furniture.
When is Westby Creamery cottage cheese more than cottage cheese? When you turn it into a rich, creamy, high-protein frozen treat or irresistible high-protein donut hole bites. When is Westby Creamery French onion dip for more than potato chips? When it becomes not grandma's potato salad or flaky, savory French onion puff pastry rolls. There are so many fresh ideas waiting for your next get-together or those days you just need something quick and easy. For more recipes and inspiration, visit westbycreamery.com and click on the Recipes tab.
Better hearing is a better life.
The service at Better Hearing Center couldn't be better. I know I have called many times and they always say, well, come on in. The Audibel hearing aid that I have is remarkable. I don't have any feedback. I don't even know if I'm wearing them. I have to feel to make sure I put them on in the morning because they're so comfortable. I highly recommend Better Hearing Center.
Better Hearing Center, 11th and Main on Alaska, next to St. Pat's Church.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get a total value of over $6,100 on this Sierra 1500 model. Plus get $3,000 trade allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Let your kids learn, laugh, and grow with the YMCA summer day camps and summer school-age care. Your kids will learn while staying active all summer long in a safe and nurturing environment. Visit laxymca.org for start dates, locations, and more.
All right, some areas might actually see the first 80 of this year, I should say. Basically, this is more like the end of May or early June temperatures. It's only staying one day, and we're back to where we should be, or a little bit colder on Sunday. You'll definitely feel it with that wind, too. A few showers potentially Saturday into Sunday morning. And then next week, we start off kind of average, but we do climb back up to near 60. So back and forth, but yes, Saturday will probably be the best day.
Definitely get outside and enjoy it. Maybe a long walk.
Yep. Long run, long anything outside.